Hey everyone, what's up? Today I'm here to help you become much better at Brawl Stars. Many professional players tend to keep these strategies to themselves, but I'm going to share them with you. These tips are going to make a big difference in your gameplay. This video is packed with two main sets of tips: general tips and mechanical tips. The general tips are useful for any player, while the mechanical tips are more focused on in-game controls and tactics. We're going to start with basic advice and gradually work toward more advanced strategies. Be sure to stick around until the end, so you can absorb every single high-level tip and get all the knowledge you need to dominate in Brawl Stars. Tip 1. Focus on the objective. This might sound straightforward, but it's one of the most important things to keep in mind. Always pick a brawler that fits the game mode and map you're playing on. For example, on open maps, even in modes like Brawl Ball or Hot Zone, I often see players using brawlers like Piper or Mandy, which are not objective-focused brawlers. Sure, these characters are great in Bounty or Knockout, but in modes like Brawl Ball, having a good kill-death ratio doesn't matter if you can't help your team achieve the actual objective. Choose a brawler that excels in the mode you're playing to give your team the best chance to win. Tip 2. Play strategically in different modes. Let's break this down by mode. Gem grab. If you're holding gems, your number one priority is to stay alive. For example, if you have 3 gems and your team is leading 6-0, don't risk it by playing aggressively. Dying will give your opponent control, making it much harder to maintain your lead. Brawl Ball. Never give the ball to the other team. Even if it seems harmless, handing over the ball gives them complete control. They can push it forward, pass it strategically, or even corner it to waste time. Always keep the ball with your team. Bounty. Avoid making negative trades. Unless you're an aggressive brawler like Mortis, you should avoid having too many stars over your head because it makes you a high-value target. If you're playing an assassin, stay active and engaged instead of passively camping in the back. Tip 3. Use invincibility to your advantage. Here's a pro-level tip for gem grab that not many people know. If your team has the countdown and you don't have any gems, consider purposely dying. This might sound odd, but here's why it works. When you respawn, you'll be invincible for a few seconds. During this time, you can shield your teammates by body-blocking enemy shots or picking up dropped gems if your teammate gets eliminated. This strategy ensures your team maintains control during critical moments. Tip 4. Stay alive with a numbers advantage. In modes like Knockout, where lives are limited, this is crucial. If your team has a 3-2 or 2-1 advantage, never risk dying. You're almost guaranteed to win if you simply stay alive. I've seen so many games lost because someone with a numbers advantage went for an unnecessary kill, died, and turned the match into a 1 versus 1, where the solo opponent managed to clutch the win. Just stay safe and let the numbers work in your favor. Tip 5. Play cautiously when teammates die. When one of your teammates is eliminated in a 3 versus 3 match, your team temporarily loses map control. At this point, you should play more defensively. Often, when one teammate dies, they've already weakened the enemy, so use that opportunity to regroup and maintain control rather than rushing in aggressively and leaving your last teammate alone. Tip 6. Don't charge the enemy's super without a kill. If you're playing against tanky brawlers like El Primo or Bull, avoid hitting them unless you're confident you can finish them off. Hitting them without securing the kill just helps them charge their super, giving them a massive advantage. For example, if you deal damage to El Primo but don't kill him, he'll regenerate health and gain part of his super in the process. The same logic applies to brawlers like Buster or Jackie. Don't give them value unless you're eliminating them. Tip 7. Use vision gear. This is a game changer. If you're playing on maps with grass and using brawlers like Lola, Jean, Otis, Janet, or Max, equipping vision gear allows you to reveal enemies hiding in bushes with even the smallest hit. Knowing where opponents are hiding gives you and your team a massive edge. At the competitive level, almost everyone relies on this, and you should too. Tip 8. Play in switch lanes. Most players don't realize how important lanes are. There's always a left, middle, and right lane in any map. Make sure your team is spread out and not clumped together. Grouping up makes it easy for opponents like Poco or Jesse to deal massive splash damage. Additionally, learn to switch lanes mid-match to take advantage of favorable matchups. For instance, if you're Belle facing Anita, keep pressuring her since your range counters her short reach. But if you're matched against Piper, switch lanes to avoid getting sniped. Tip 9. Pinch effectively. Pinching involves coordinating attacks with a teammate from different angles to trap an enemy. If your teammate is shooting from one direction, position yourself to cover another angle, leaving the opponent with no escape. This is an advanced team tactic but incredibly effective when done right. Mechanical tips. Tip 10. Maximize Daryl's gadget. When playing Daryl in Heist, use his gadget wisely to deal maximum damage. Start from the top left of the enemy's safe and roll in a backward C shape to hit as much as possible. Perfecting this can be the difference between dealing massive damage, 9,000 plus, or barely scratching the safe. Tip 11. Auto-aim wisely. For brawlers like Angelo, hold down your auto-aim button when in close range to maximize efficiency. This small adjustment can make aggressive brawlers significantly easier to play. Tip 12. Shoot before super. Pros often shoot before activating their super to gain additional supercharge. For example, when playing Colette, shoot just before using your super to reduce the number of shots needed to recharge it. Tip 13. Learn juking patterns. Understand when to walk in a straight line versus when to juke. Against auto-aim heavy brawlers like Stu, move in straight lines to dodge shots, while against snipers like Belle, mix up your movement to throw them off. Tip 14. Use hypercharge strategically. Hypercharges provide bonuses like extra speed, damage, and shields. While typically paired with your super, don't hesitate to use it independently when pushing objectives or securing kills. Tip 15. Know auto-aim distances. Familiarize yourself with how far your brawler can auto-aim effectively. This depends on your connectivity or ping, so adjust based on your region. That's all for today. I hope these tips help you improve quickly in Brawl Stars. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It truly means a lot to me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.